Good morning. How are we doing? Yeah, music is crazy low, and as soon as I started, of course, it's like not really doing anything. I'm messing around with it. I'm not going to keep it running. I just wanted to do it, see if we can test it out, see how it's going. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Y'all are all awesome. I really appreciate all the pride love in the chat this morning. It's a great day to get started. Whew. So how are y'all? I'm way off kilter yesterday. I actually took an entire day off, which screwed with me completely. It really messed me up, which it was great. And then I was laying in bed this morning going, OMG, all the things I got to do. So we're gonna work on that today. We have to plan that week. Let's go. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Yes, throw all those pride emotes in there. I am so happy to be so well represented in this chat. It's one of the things I'm most proud of, that we have an environment in a community that believes in these things, believes in treating all people the same, believes in equality and empathy. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful for all of y'all, and I love all of y'all, and y'all know that. And I'm just happy to be able to be here today and share this with y'all. So super happy, love y'all so much, and I'm really proud to be a part of this community. That just makes me smile. So the world needs more Brad Dowdy. We try to live life the right way here. So we're not all perfect all the time, but we try really damn hard to be the best we can be, and that's what we can all do, right? That's what we expect. So, Brad, you got the same sniffles I got. I'm coming down from, like, last Thursday I streamed. I could barely make it through because I could barely talk. And then, like, Friday and Saturday I felt terrible. Sunday I finally started feeling better, and I think I'm finally coming out of just these gross allergies that I've had. So it was a mess for a while. Damn, how do I get all of these? Yeah, where are all these from? I think it's just the regular Pride stuff. Circling back, Nick, 12 months of subbing. Thank you so much, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Toasty Treat got a sore throat today. I don't usually get allergies this time of year, like this heading into summer time frame. Spring, yes. Fall, yes. Now, this was weird, and it lasted way too long. It usually lasts like a day. These were all the Pride emotes from last year. Gotcha. So I wonder if we're going to see a new batch coming up this year. Hope so. I'm certainly. So it's all good. Good morning, Georgia's Agenda. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna tease y'all. It's what I do the best. I have a box from Birmingham pens, right? So we know that when I was ordering a bunch of stuff for review, I had to go through Birmingham site. I was running a little bit late that day, and to follow up from that, I ended up ordering it off stream. And then to follow up from that, I think some of y'all heard me maybe on Thursday saying that Birmingham reached out afterwards, canceled my order, basically refunded my order, which they did not have to do. I never asked for special treatment. But they took it upon themselves to do that for me, because what they wanted to do, and I think I've gone through all this. But what they wanted to do is make sure they got me my stuff to review, but had the time to give y'all some things too, because they know I like to do giveaways. So, and they wanted to take a little extra time to, I don't know if this is new packaging for them, but they made a point to me that what I'm going to open on stream is their new unboxing experience. So we're going to get to experience that together. All I have right now is however many inks are in this FedEx. I think I ordered like 5. I'm guessing they sent them all. Since my order was actually canceled, I'm guessing they sent them all the ones that I picked out, and I'm guessing they sent some more. But if not, we're going to do that unboxing, and we're going to do a giveaway on stream towards the end. We'll do a Birmingham inks giveaway. We still have the Goldspot unboxing to do. I have music on, Foolish Fox. Let me know if that annoys you, because I'm not going to keep it running, but I've been trying to run a test. I've been trying to just get this background sound in here. I don't know that I don't even like it at, like, when I'm talking with y'all and sharing things, we don't need it. But if I'm writing, I want it to be able to do it. And since it failed last Thursday when I was testing it, I wanted to try it again because I think I got it, and I have it turned down way low because honestly, I wanted to test it, and that you can hear it is good enough for me. If you really want to hear music, go over to that dude Dev's streams, because he is a licensed DJ, meaning he pays for licenses to his music, so he gets the real music. Cocolina, 9 months of subbing. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So yes, I wanted to run this to see if it worked. Toasty Treat, I have something for you. I don't know if you can see it in my background right there. You probably can't because it's all black. Let's see here. So I worked yesterday. On the camera. So we're getting this soon. We're getting this going soon. The problem I had yesterday is, and why it's not ready for today, is we don't have the right arm, to the top-down arm. It's not strong enough. So I'm going to look at some options to rebuild the setup, the overhead setup. So I'm sure I won't have that done by Thursday, but maybe next week if we're getting frisky. Please send me the link, Toasty Treat. You can send it to me in the Slack. Send it to me in the Slack so I can actually find it. If you send it to me here, I'll lose it. So we're going to be good to go. The Elgato arm, okay, I will look at that too. So I'm just not used to a weighty camera, and we bought some things, but not really for overhead use, not really for top-down use. Like for front-facing use, we'd be good to go, right? But we're going to go top-down with this camera, and we worked on the focus yesterday, just kind of manipulating it ourselves. My wife and I just worked on some of the focus yesterday. It's going to be good for that, but we got to get the balance right. So another week or two, once we get the arm thing settled, and we'll be good to go. Because I will tell you, Toasty Treat's one of the reasons I wrote the post that I did yesterday. I spent this weekend, since my wife was working. Hey, good morning, Ryan. Since my wife was working, and we didn't have baseball or anything that was going to take me away all weekend, I spent my time. Oh, nice, Dev. We'll talk. I'll shoot you a message in the Discord. I'll shoot you a message for sure, because I am on the Elgato bandwagon too. I have lights and Stream Deck. So what was I saying? Oh, I had some time to actually sit and watch some other Twitch streamers over the weekend, and I caught Toasty Treat's stream, and her camera setup is sick. It looks really good when she's doing all of her ink samples. It's super clear, super focused. And throughout the weekend, watching Miss G's Crafties and Toasty Treat and everyone that they were rating when they were done, I got a little bit better picture of something I hadn't been spending time with, and that's, figuring out the other stationary creatives in the Twitch space. So I wanted to take yesterday off from writing, so I just wrote a little post on how to go find all these other streamers on Twitch that are in the stationary realm, right? So we put up a post on the blog just to talk about how you can go find other streamers. Because, in the stationary world, streaming is a pretty new thing, right? It's like, there's no way a podcast should work. A podcast about pens, like, that's my whole racket, right? That should not work. And it worked. We made it work. That's why we're here. And Tony's gonna get banned from every other stream. Yeah, so what I wanted to do with that post, and Toasty sent me the calendar a while back, and I was trying to figure out the best way to share like the calendar of events of all the streamers. So I just wanted to make sure to put that out there as a resource for y'all to go check out and see. In an effort to get... Oh, and Georgia's Agenda was totally watching her calligraphy. Yeah, exactly. So that's what got me started. Like, I had time to actually sit and spend time to watch other streamers, learn from what they're doing. I just want to be the biggest proponent of the community as a whole as I can be. Like, that is one of my work goals. Like, that's all I want to do is promote and share others' work as much as humanly possible, because I'm in a position to do it. Like, and I don't want to slack on that responsibility. I think I have a responsibility to make this community as big and open and as welcoming as possible. I knew that was coming head full of ideas. Slack is full. So I do take that kind of stuff seriously. So y'all can always tell me what you're seeing out there. Tell me what I need to share out there. Tell me how I can spread the word. Tell me how I can help you. And I want to use this platform for that type of thing, right? Like, I promote myself enough. Like, I'm good. Like, I do a lot of my stuff. So if I can share, everyone else too, I would like to do that as well. Brooke should stream as Arushi on Twitch. We've talked about it. Let's just say we've talked about it. I don't want to give all of our discussions out, but we've had lots of talks about streaming and how to do things online. And if you just think about it without giving away our specifics, what Jonathan and I do are very different, right? I talk about stuff, right? Jonathan's making stuff, and there's other people that make stuff too, and he has to be mindful of what's the balance of pulling open the curtain and ripping the curtain completely off the windows, right? So there's a different balance that he has than I have, right? So he has to consider, how can he be best for his customers and community? We're talking about you, Books. We're talking about you streaming on IG. People are saying you should stream on Twitch. And then I was just sharing how we've talked about what's the right decision for you, and then it's a different decision for me in the way we go about things. So I just love the fact that he's doing it. Like, that's what I told him. I was like, it doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as if you want to do it, I think you should. So, hey, good morning, Corey. Yes, As the Pen Turns. Brooks has been on As the Pen Turns. I have been on As the Pen Turns too, but you haven't heard that because they lost the audio to that episode, and we haven't tried to re-record yet. So we'll re-record that with Brad and Jason soon. I need to get in touch with them. We were supposed to record it this past month. Speaking of recording, Mike is... I love collecting pins. I have 3 of your top 5 store funds on your ball. Oh, Dev, it's on now. Now that I know you're into pins, you're in real trouble. Mike is taking his annual WWDC off week. Next week, I think it is. Yeah. So I'm going to record with Ben Walsh of Gravitas Pens. So I am going to be taking questions for Ben. Not today. Don't send me your questions right now. I'm not going to write them down. But maybe Thursday or something, we'll do a Q&A for Ben. I have a long list of questions for Ben. So Ben is going to be my special guest for next week's episode, not this week. Mike and I are still on this week. Next week, we'll be back. There's Ben. I had to send Ben an apology email yet. Yet this morning, because I have not scheduled our recording time yet. So there's been in the chat just waiting for me to schedule our actual recording. But that's going to be an easy talk, Ben, because I have all the questions already. I have a lot I want to ask you, so you're going to be in real trouble. The latest podcast episode was a lot of fun. I don't know what happened, Jonathan, with that episode. Danny App, 2 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The alerts didn't pop up. I hate that. It's weird. After recording all these episodes for all these years, I still just get hilariously entertained doing this show. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but sometimes I think like, oh man, it's going to be a boring show. And then we do the show and it's like, oh my God, that was hilarious. No, that was great. I think I felt really good when that show was done. So Inkwell Monster, it's your birthday. Doesn't get much better than spending the morning with you fine folks. Thank you, Sarah. Happy birthday to you. So no, I'll fly to Ben. I'll fly to Ben's house. Ben, you stay. You don't want to fly to my house, trust me. I'll fly to Ben's. Special shout out to Sarah, my favorite pen reviewer on the Pen Addict. Don't tell Jeff and Susan I said that. I'm only safely saying that because they're not in here right now, but they're my favorite too. Just kidding. So, yeah. Sarah's blowing up. She keeps tweeting these things like her books are up for awards in like Spain and all these kind of stuff now. It's like, it's blowing my mind how cool how big her writing is blowing up all over. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Also, I sent her a moonstone last week, not knowing it was her birthday. So happy birthday. That was your birthday present. She got the moonstone and she's going to review that for the blog soon. The Pelican model. Andrew, I got your emails. I have not looked yet, but I did see them in my inbox this morning. That's where I'm at this morning, right? Like, this is what my week looks like so far. There's nothing. You see my day pages are blank, and I put in one little sticky note in there. Do I really want to do this on stream? I kind of do, because it needs to get done. Sweet, you'll have an article ready to go. Please check both emails. Yeah, I saw them both in there, so I will check it out. And I read the headers, and I was like, oh, yeah, this looks like the article in there. Creative Gray, of course you do. I need to do it. But I want to get in these boxes, too. We're going to do it all today. This is going to be a long stream. Today. Because I got a lot to do, to be perfectly honest with y'all. So we're going to mix in some giveaways along the way. So we have a bunch of stuff to do. We'll figure out something we can give away in these boxes too. I should add, I'm late to get here, so I have no idea what it is you're not sure about doing. Planning. I need to write a little bit. So let me flip this over. No new cam yet. I had to put this camera back up this morning. Just because I was messing around with the new camera, so it's highly likely it's going to be worse than ever. All right, Jonathan, have fun. I will holler at you later. Hey, I need to ship you some nibs. Should I wait until like later this week? Where's my box? Is it in here? It's on my desk. I need to get some lasery nibs. So I'll wait. I don't even have them pulled yet, so I'll wait till later in the week when you're back. It's only 100 this time. You can send now. Shay's home. Okay, cool. Then I'll send them out later this week. I'll just text you or something. So, for those of you who don't know, I end up going, hey, good morning, Lady Dark Lilac. I love that name. I will end up backtracking if I miss a day, right? Like, I'm not going to miss a week and, like, go back and write, like, the whole week or anything like that. But I will go back and fill in Monday just for random stuff if I need to. But today is what's really going. So I have a giveaway post up right now on the blog. Pentel of America. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give those pins away that are up on the blog today, but we'll do it anyway. Sorry, I completely wrecked this whole setup this weekend. So Pentel sent me an Energel and a Sharp. So it was the 20th anniversary Pentel and the 50th anniversary Sharp. Which is good. So I just want to get my base ideas down on in the notebook. I gotta have my blotter paper. I'm sorry, I just do. Brad, what are your thoughts on the new SD? We'll pull that one up is that the blue and gold one? I'll tell you my thoughts on that momentarily. We're gonna stream. I might start doing this Sunday night. Just doing like a short, 30-minute to an hour stream Sunday night. Planning stream. Because I really enjoyed seeing Miss G's Crafties do her planner. I forget everyone I watched, so I apologize. Some of the names I watched. I'd have to go back and look. But it was cool watching other people do their planning. So I might just do like a weekly planner stream, since I don't always stream on Mondays. And then by Tuesday, it's like I've already filled this out usually on Tuesday. I saw the new new Aqua in person at Atlas. I think so. Short version is I think the new SD is cool, but I just got the Mayora in. That is the very similar type of setup. Bright blue, kind of flecked acrylic gold trim. So, unless Kenro wants to send me one for review, I probably won't pick that one up to review. But that would be a great giveaway pen. So we got to do the podcast prep today. We'll save that for this afternoon. Let me just see what's on here. I feel like I'm missing a lot. Oh yeah, so I've got ads, blog ads. This week, the next 3 weeks. So what I'm thinking is I'm starting to blow out this format. Because you can see over here, even if you can't read it because it's blurry, the like this little note that I put in here to get all these ad spots in here. I think I might do better if I had the 7 days spread across 2 pages, but then I still need my blank page, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy, see, like I'm running off the page already. Yeah, especially at the first of the month, there's just a lot of extra stuff to do with like businessy stuff, accounting and bill paying and all that stuff. So we'll try to figure this out. Let's see. Auto Hut Red Roses ink is scented. I was not expecting that. That's kind of random. for isn't I mean all their inks are new, right? Let's see what Jeff is writing about this week. Hefe post. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben Walsh. Gravitas. Skittles. Ballpoint. Or roller. Is it called the roller? The Gravitas, Skittles is tomorrow's review. This is mega blur. Mega blur. Now my camera's bothered me even more than ever since I have the other one sitting right there. So we just got to get it going. So Ben, look for that tomorrow. That's the one I really wanted to review. But I know when I see pens like that, I want to get them in other people's hands too. New camera is lurking. It's bothering me, especially now that it's in my view. Because it was sitting on my desk and I had to move it for today. Now it's really bugging me that I couldn't get it done. Why do I have insurance prices on my list of things to do? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Think it beats my more stationery. I made a purchase this morning. First pen purchase in a while, which for me, like I know I just bought a bunch of stuff, but that wasn't for me. This stuff I bought for me. Well, hopefully me. We'll see. My husband has strong opinions on lime over green apple Skittles. Your husband is absolutely correct. I mean, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. I will not take any conversation otherwise. What little music title card? Did y'all get a music title card on your stream? That's how new this little thing is. Green apple Skittles are an abomination that threaten to ruin the entire mix. That is a straight up fact. Head full of ideas. It just is. It ruins everything. Newbie question here, is the Pen Addict Slack only for Patreon folks? No, it's wide open. DM me the camera stand info. Thank you. So anyone can join the Slack. See, there comes Tony DMing me, like messaging me in a different DM, because that's the only way I get alerts on my phone. So yeah, I just need your email address. Send it to hello@penaddict.com and I'll send you the invite. Slack is open. It's just not, you just have to email me for the invite. Anyone can join. Tony, we need to do a friend of the show. I don't know if I can do it this week. Maybe early next week. That's my case manufacturer. He's going to have to hold. I did send him some colors for new Sapelo cases, though. Yeah, I just haven't planned my week this week. Maybe we can do it this week, but I'm thinking it might be more like a Monday type of thing. Gonna try eyedropper soon. Got the Moonman Mini. Nice. It's a fun little eyedropper. Gave my mom my Sinclair. May need to get a new one. Love it. That's going to be, once I get into new colors, we're going to do a new big run of Sinclairs and Brasstowns. I really want to do red-yellow mix is on my list. I don't know what else. Voicemail. All right, almost done here. Then we'll get going on the unboxing stuff. There's some new Hippo notebooks in your house that you're not allowed to touch. Glad they made it. I was a little late. This is what Hot Dog Knocks. That is actually kind of true. There's definitely a ketchup and mustard thing kind of going on. We need new design? We do need new designs. Pen storage lawn furniture. What would that entail? What would pen storage lawn furniture entail? I don't even know. Like, do you need a lawn chair with like I need it to be 11 a.m. I'm so hungry. You got a while. So we need a lawn chair with like a Brasstown rollout and then like a writing space and things like that. Basically like a portable desk, but in a lawn chair style where you can just like pop out. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and clean this up. I'm gonna have to look at some format issues here too, and maybe try. I was wondering if Tessa was paying attention yet this morning. Wasn't sure. I have some cool backpack designs that'll never happen because they would end up costing like $300 or something like that. Boo, boo, boo. All right. Let me pop a couple calendar items in here, then we'll get going. All right. I had some notes I needed to, when I work on the podcast notes, I want to look at a couple of these things. For example, we had a question about 365-page notebooks that weren't Tomoe River. So we had a couple of answers for those, including an Etsy shop I need to put on there that Tony has already ordered from. Oh, yeah. See, I keep oh yeah and myself to death in these little sections. I'm almost to the point where I need just to go with the bigger section. That stationary Orbit podcast with Daryl from Masubi was amazing. It sure was. Daryl's the best. Got to stop and finish entering my hours for May. Yeah, do it. Do it. I need your handwriting. Yeah, this is... I'll have to show you some stuff, Dev. This is the basic stuff. Do you want to talk about what you wrote and refill on the podcast? So I kind of alluded to it last week. Like, the podcast was the impetus for writing that article, right? So I don't know if we revisit it or not. We'll see what Mike says. I don't know what else I can say. Right? That's the challenge. That's some of my good handwriting, Dev. It's all printed, but and blurry, but when I'm going good, that's what it looks like. All right. Did we get everything? Almost. I have to send you my Instagram. I have some good handwriting on Instagram. All right. I think this is good for now. So, Ryan, I'd be happy to talk about it here if you had any questions. It's also the reason why I wrote it is because I did want to write it, because it's not an easy topic to write about, because it's just so context based, and like there's no definitive answers to any of that, and I feel like I just end up going in circles. So I figured I'd put down some of my thoughts, if that was possible, knowing that it's very possibly I might be a hypocrite. All right. Let's do Goldspot first. Let me pause the music. All right, so this was some stuff we ordered on stream for me to review, or for the team, the Pen Addict team to review, and I just hadn't opened it yet. It came after the last stuff, but then I was just holding it to open here. This is the first Have You in the Car while I drive from OKC to Dallas. I've done that before with streams I really wanted to hear. You know, not like a game playing stream, but if there was some stream I wanted to listen to. The only tip I can give you is you may want to make sure your phone's on a charger because the Twitch app will eat whatever battery you have. So make sure you're charged upon arrival. All right. I can't remember what we got here. So yeah, we got that. Oh, we did get a narwhal. That's cool. I think that's it. I think I was running out of time. Streaming is a total battery killer. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I was running out of time when we got to Goldspot last week. So I just rushed this order in. The good news is I'm going to have a bunch more review stuff coming from Goldspot next. I did that Friday with the Inky D stream. Got very frustrated wanting to chat. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I have totally done that on my phone. And just, you know, Bluetoothed it into my car. And then just, you know, shut down the... You can... There on... Yeah, it was actually what Britch was going to say. There's an audio-only mode. I have used that on my phone in the car. Like, and it's fine. It takes a minute to fidget with to get it going. But I have totally done that. So yeah, you go to audio mode. You got 2 of the Nebula notebooks. Have you tried them yet? So I'm not going to open this because I'm probably going to send it out for review. But this is Colorverse's new notebook line, Nebula. So they have a hardcover that they came out with a few months ago. Sarah has that one. She's going to review that one eventually. And then this is a smaller dotted notebook. I may end up reviewing this one myself. Or Jeff. I don't know who. So it's basic dot grids. I like this. So this feature, let's see if it'll focus. Ink-proof paper. Ink-proof paper. I think we need to work on our nomenclature there. Inks do not tend to bleed or feather. Like, I get what you're trying to say, but ink-proof paper is not really what we're going for here. I mean, this is not Yupo paper we're talking about. Detachable sheets, the full thing is perfed. So yeah, this is like a small student-sized notebooks. Are we even calling this A5? I don't think it is. It feels smaller. You keep using this word. I do not think it means what you think it means. That's exactly right. So this is my A5 Masubi. I guess it's pretty much right on A5. So there you go. It's A5. I guess we're just not used to seeing just like the raw edge A5, right? This is like edge to edge paper size. But you lose, your writing area is less than A5, right? So your writing area's cut down a little bit. But it's a good shape. Must be a notebook from Pencil Island. I already forgot about that guy last week. Did I misremember something about some Colorverse notebooks having a paper called Orchid paper? I'm not sure because they're so new to begin with, right? They just did those hardcover notebooks, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago? And I don't know what the actual paper is. The interesting thing is these are made in Korea, which that could be good. That could be an interesting thing. They also have their own website for nebulanote.com, which is interesting that they are separating it out from Colorverse as a brand. So there you go. And then we got the Narwhal. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. If I'm going to review it or I'm going to send it to someone else to look at. That's the kicker. That's why I get so behind on products, right? We get products. They all come to me. Oh, I got the all clear one. That's cool. And then I have to decide, okay, who's going to review this? And how much stuff does that person have to review? And wow, this has good weight to it. Sorry, squirrel. Figuring out who has what. How soon do we need to review these things? Does it matter? Most of the time it doesn't. Should I put it in my queue to, review a month from now? Or how that, I've never really come up with a good system because I get things so just kind of, not haphazardly, but there's really no control on my mailbox right now. So piston tool, which, okay, cool. This is heavier than I expected, and it's not a heavy pen, but there is more density to this pen than I thought there would be. We'll break out the scale. The build on this feels really good. I'm a pen noob. Is a fountain pen like the creme de la creme, or is it more about the paper? That's actually a genuinely good question, Dev. So I would not say that fountain pens are the creme de la creme of anything, because I don't know that any pen could be the creme de la creme, because they're so person dependent on what you're trying to accomplish with your writing. So what I always say about fountain pens, I say fountain pens give you the most customizable writing experience, right? You can do something with a fountain pen, depending, once you do research and all these things, that can really make a difference in your handwriting that you may not be able to get to from your other standard pens. So I don't consider them the creme de la creme because it's such a personal thing. But with fountain pens, the paper matters more than anything. So that was actually like a super smart question, because not every paper is going to work well with a fountain pen. It's a combination of the ink and the nib type and all kinds of things, but the paper is a very, very important part of it. I'm curious. We're gonna weigh this one. Aurelius late again. I think we're out of tardy slips. We need a tardy slip emote. Or just like a yellow card. Sarah, did I send you a narwhal? I'm trying to figure out what I have for comparison here. We always do the Retro 51. But I'm surprised. Like, I wish I had like a Pilot Prera here. I bet this is heavier than the Spoke pen. Dev, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk more offline, Dev. Just about everything. So, yeah. 24, almost 25 grams. Yeah. So that's the Spoke Icon. What do we... The retros are what, 28? Yeah, 28. So this is not like a Pilot Prera feeling pen, which I thought it might be like a Pilot Prera feeling pen. So that's my thing. Oh, Toasty Treat and Rewizzle's got the yellow cards. Nice. Recently, Mark Backus sent me a woodshed pen with an EF nib. He tuned. Game changer. Those things do make a difference. Yeah. Like even just like the tuning of a basic nib. So you know what the real determinant factor on who I planned on reviewing this is what nib size that I order. I think I ordered this for me. I think it's an extra fine. Oh, it's a fine. Maybe they only come in fine. I will yellow card myself, man. 40 minutes late. No, so after 3 tardies, you get the red card, and then you're forced to, I don't know, watch the stream on repeat. Like I can't kick you out of the stream, right? That would be detrimental to me. But son of a gun. New camera win. Influencer hands aren't even working today, chat. Oh well. Relegated to off day streams? No, I think you just got to watch like all the YouTube replays on repeat. Missed the new camera talk? It's right there. So I was working on setting it up yesterday. I haven't had time this weekend. I was working on setting it up, and I don't have the correct arm situation, the correct camera arm situation for its weightiness. So I got to work on that. I will say on my narwhal that you can't see is the tines off center, which is one of those things that I won't notice once I start using it, but I notice it up front and it's going to bug me if I could ever get it to focus. Y'all would see that, but I won't. I can't get it to focus, so there you go. But the tine cut is off center. The arm he has got broken playing pickleball. Dang. Old camera knows it's getting replaced. Yeah. So we'll work on that. It's gonna be if I can get halfway as good as Toasty Treats overhead camera, I'll be happy. Too soon? No, not too soon. I played yesterday. That's why I took yesterday off. So played in the morning, swam and cooked out in the afternoon. It was good. Shuffleboard ACL tear. Damn it, head full of ideas. That was wrong. That was wrong, and you know it. And by wrong, I mean the best kind of wrong. All right. So that's that. We'll figure out what we're going to do with this. I think I'm going to tackle this one. I Sorry, Tessa, I'm tapping my fingers. I think I'm going to tackle the narwhal. Because I get asked about it, I'm going to be able to have my thoughts on it as well. And the other thing I'm thinking about is I have a box full of Birmingham inks, and something's going to look pretty sweet in there. That's what I'm thinking. So let's get to those inks. Let's do a pre-Birmingham ink giveaway, and then we'll do a Birmingham ink giveaway. All of your giveaway stuff is shipped except Thursdays, I think. I haven't shipped Thursdays winners yet. I'm a low-key shuffleboard goon. That's words you never thought you'd hear from one of your friends online. I'm a low-key shuffleboard goon. Holiday tourney with my family, and I'm a 3-time winner. All right. That's kind of amazing. All right, let's do a giveaway. We're not going to give any of these away. Sorry yet. We'll maybe order some more notebooks, or we'll do a narwhal another time. Let me flip this back over, then figure out what we're going to give away. I'm thinking we should go. Let's go to the small paper shelf. Let's go to the small paper shelf for the first giveaway. See what I have in there. I have a weird question. The Amazon links under your stream that you earn from qualifying purchase has specific colors in the list. You only earn if you buy that color. No, I think it's just like an affiliate link. I haven't looked at that in like years. I don't even know what's on there. Probably this is on there. But I think it's just like a standard Amazon affiliate link. I should probably look at that thing. Because it took me a minute to even know what you're talking about. That's how infrequently I go to like my Twitch homepage. I should probably go look at that and work on that. So just think of it like an affiliate link. Oh, Toby's up. You know what? I lied. What's this? Oh, check this out. This is something. I didn't know this was in here. Oh, the Yeti tumbler. Yeah, they have a bunch of new colors. Hey, Toby. Toby! Look what I found. So what is this? Is this pre-Colorverse? Is this... But do you know what this is, though? This is the rare. I'm gonna keep doing this, y'all. I'm just gonna keep saying. This is the rare. Yeah, bleeper is on it. 52 GSM Tomoe River 100 sheets. We need to switch over to see what I think about this. I think this. So yeah, this is the stuff you find in the Closet of Doom. No clue what is happening here, but 100 bound pages of gold is what this is. 100 bound pages of gold. So let's give this away, and then we'll do the. Would be good to keep for the review comparison. I have a bunch of 52 GSM and some notebooks that are like used and stuff. This unused stuff that I can give away, I'd rather do that. I have plenty of the 52 laying around. Giveaway. Nebula Tomoe. Alan's here. Alan was here earlier. I think he had a meeting, though. Naomi. I like the pen nib. All right, let's do this giveaway. All right, all you got to do, exclamation point raffle. I will ship them worldwide. You don't have to be in the U.S. You don't have to be a follower. Alan's here. He's printing. Alan's working, unlike the rest of you. So he's the real loser in all this. Y'all are the smart ones. So yeah, no clue this even existed. I'll have to see if I have any more of these. Working and lurking, I love it. That's kind of the best way to do Twitch. So like that's why all these like stationary streamers are good, because they're generally pretty chill streams. Like sometimes I get loud and yell, but man, sometimes if you're just sitting here writing or planning out your month, it's just so enjoyable to sit there and listen to. I had the most fun this weekend, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, just chilling and watching other streamers do their thing. And I was super, super happy I had the time to finally be able to do that. So it was cool. Shift doesn't start until noon. Nice. Doing morning writing. I know all our West Coasters are still in bed or drinking coffee or getting ready for their day. Alan's ordering lunch. Freudian slip. I probably have a lot of those. I hear yard work outside. We might get some hot lawnmower action. Oh, glad to have me to stream. I really, really legitimately appreciate what you do and appreciate the stream, and I love hanging out. Your index carding. Can y'all hear that? Twitch has been really good as background noise, adjusting to work from home. Yeah, it's great. It was fun to have the worlds collide. No, I know. I was like, Georgia's agenda. So while we're doing this, it ended, but I'm going to talk about Georgia's agenda anyway. So she was doing her calligraphy, and like the coolest thing is she's like, oh, I'm going to test out this white ink on this paper and see if it works, and I'll be damned, it didn't work. It was like, that's good stuff. It was like, oh, so I'm gonna have to go back, use the white ink on this paper, get the the black ink that has like the good lacquered look drying. Like that was super fun to sit there and watch Georgia figure all this stuff out. It's like, you don't know these things going into it, you test it out live on stream, and then you come up with like the answers and the solutions. And sometimes the solutions is it didn't work, and like that's cool. Those are good solutions too. Dev, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Dev get people lurk for the playlist more than anything else. That's true. So like I said, Dev, if you see Dev streaming and you go follow him, even if you don't, like I followed him for watching MLB The Show is what he streams a lot right now. So it's baseball video game. But you can just listen to all the music he plays, because like I said, he's got licenses for all this stuff being a DJ, and you can just hear like modern or pop music in there, so stuff like that. Stationary Brew, yeah, Stationary Brew Crew is dope, so y'all go follow. You can click on the Stationary Brew stream team, and just even if they're not online, just click them and follow them all so you'll know when they come online. I apologize, it looks like the yard's getting mowed right now. So it might be loud here for a second. All right, let's pick a winner. Mark Rasback. Multi-winner. Multi-time. Multi-winner. A lot of us host each other too. Yeah, that's what's key. I love like that community just like rolling from one to another. Like sometimes if I couldn't watch, I would leave and then come back, but I would always keep it running and then come back, and the new person would be live, and it was dope. And then I was like, oh, this person is cool. Let me follow them. Excuse me. Mark, you know what to do. Email me your address. Gamma is going to lurk, but I'm going to talk about them real quick. They did a podcast with the president or one of the players of Pilot Mexico, which is a really cool get for their show. Yay, the brew team. So, like, what you do is you go follow, like, click on the name Miss G's Crafties, click on the name Penguins Creative, click on the name Toasty Treat, bring up their stream, and just click follow. And even if they're not live right now, what you do is you now have an alert set for when they go live, and so you can go watch them. All right. It'd be cool to interview Brad for your podcast. I don't know if they do an English language version of the podcast. I don't think they do. I think it's all in Spanish. But I'd do it. I would totally do it. I shouldn't have talked about Eric while he was going to lurk, because now he has to stop lurking. Lesson learned. All right, we're gonna get this Birmingham going, because I am curious. We have a lot of shared emails. You hear weed whackers? Oh yeah, it sounds like angry cicadas. That's exactly right. We're not in cicada land, but that is what it sounds like. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Again, I like to be clear when I get things from companies that I did not pay for. And in this case, I placed an order, and the order was refunded to me, and they shipped me the order. So, News Ojirushi, I've had this one for a while. I think I got it for Christmas or something. Sorry, this is very loud. Cicada apocalypse is going on in Indiana, and it's horrible. Sorry, I know that was loud. All right. So I'm going to hold Birmingham Pens to their word here. See if we can get this all on screen. All right. They are taking their unboxing experience seriously. I don't know what that means. They're in Pennsylvania. So this is in Pennsylvania, and a lot of their inks are named after like regions in Pennsylvania. It's really cool. And they've started to make their own inks, right? There's a whole story, like the brothers behind Birmingham Pen Co. would be a great interview one day. So they made a big deal out of the unboxing experience. So we're going to find, yes. Proof is the best experience, open box from this side, Birmingham Pen Company. So we're going to have an experience together. All right. We're also going to make sure we don't cut our fingers off. Speaking of cutting fingers off, where's Patrick? I haven't seen Patrick in here in a while. DP LaFole. He's my knife guru. All right. So we're going to kind of do this. Will you be at the DC Pen Show, and what days? I will not be at the DC Pen Show unless something last minute changes my mind. I'm not planning on going on to any shows in the summer. All right, Dev. Thank you, buddy. We should talk more soon, like just in general. So I'll hit you up, and I'll be around. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, buddy. All right. So we're gonna take this as Birmingham Pen Co. has sent this to me because they made a deal. They made a deal. They put a focus on the unboxing experience. So we're gonna go from here. All right. We're gonna like legit do this from the top. So we have our fountain pen clip. paper clip, which is great. I will keep that on my desk because I will use that. Then what do we have here? I'm not going to read all, like, I'm not going to go through and read all this, but we are going to look at this right here, and then we'll see what's under it. It says, thank you so much for the opportunity to earn your business today at the Birmingham Pen Company. As an operation with 2 full-time employees, we really appreciate the support. We've prepared this package for you with care prior to handing it to our local carrier. If there's something we can do to improve this experience for you, we're available to help at right@birminghampens.com. Your complete satisfaction with this purchase is guaranteed in every regard. Thank you again for becoming a meaningful part of the Birmingham Pen Company story and for keeping our lights on another day. With gratitude, Nick. So what is it? Is it Nick and Josh? 68 GSM Tomoe River paper may be used to test pen and ink. The Birmingham Pen Company. Nice. And then here is my, there's my address. Oh, and all of the inks and stuff and things that I ordered or things that they packed to me. All right. So then we have this. Is this like a bottle, like a beer mat thing, but for ink bottles? I think this is like a beer mat, but for ink bottles. Isn't that cool? I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I'm saying it is. Like a coaster. It's like an ink bottle coaster. We'll use that. And then we have like the note card. Oh, this is like, can you see the thickness of this thing? This is like a 3x thickness postcard that I will never send to anybody just because that's my move. All right. So yeah, ink coaster. That's a 2-stamper easily. Easily. Send it to Alan. Alan's letter's still sitting up there. I saw it today when I put the camera up. Alan's half letter. Got to use a regular stamp. It might be 2 regular stamps. All right. Let's just... Whoa. Just making sure nothing else is right. Going under the paper there. All right, so we have our ink packaging. Let's do what snuck in here at the bottom. So Evan told me to order this. Since they have the Nemosine, the 0.6, Brad writes letters, lol. The 0.6 stub Nemosine nibs. So I had to order one of these. This packaging is rad. It's just like this basic little craft packaging, but with the sticker on it and the logo on it. Yeah, this is my style of nib. Like, I'm surprised I didn't have one of these already. So we'll do more testing with this later. But for example, this could fit in my narwhal pen. Is that correct? Do we know? Like, is this the same? Put one of these in the spoke icon. That's a good call. Do these fit the Bach housing? These Nemosines? I don't know. Hi, I'm 13 and use tons of fountain pens. You're awesome. Were they Nemosine previously? In the U.S., they were Nemosine. Yeah, it's a 0.6 stub. So they're Yovo sized. Is this foil? Yeah, this is like it's almost like a gum wrapper thing. Type of foil. It's thick. So yeah, will this fit in my Yovo? My narwhal. We'll have to see. What's in the narwhal? Protects the nib from being mind controlled during shipping. True. That's very important. All right. So that I ordered. That was my extra. We're gonna continue to dig out from the bottom here because I think it's fun. Thank you card. It's Yovo compatible. I mean, is the narwhal Yovo compatible? I know this nib is Yovo compatible. Oh, we have a puzzle here. Wow. Redeem for 1 free bottle of ink on an order $75 or greater. That's cool. That is sick. Let me tell you, like, I'm going to go ahead and spoil the ending here. These inks are inexpensive. We are not in like $25 and $35 bottle of ink territory here. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this box. I'm gonna take all the inks out. And oh, I have another nib. Sweet. All the things you find. I'm gonna get this box out of my way, and then we'll go through the rest of this. So I must have ordered a 6 and an 8. Good. So yeah, I've spoiled the ending for those who are not familiar with Birmingham. You think what you're getting is at a level of expectation you'd expect from like a high-end boutique. And it's like 15 bottles in ink. $15 a bottle. Like, this is what you're getting. Like, it's... They were hyping this up in their email to me. They were excited to like send me, Brad, we're gonna take some extra time. No, they said that, Tony. They said we're gonna take some extra time because we're doing this boxing differently now, and I want to make sure to do it right. So yeah, I mean, they gave me the treatment, but it's the treatment you should all be prepared for. So here's a 0.8 stub. According to their email, this is how they're all coming now. So I got a 0.6 and a 0.8. So I'll have a couple of these to play with. So there you go. So they definitely knew they were sending this to me, but they did it with the caveat of, hey, this is how we're going to do it all going forward. All right. So let's see what we got here. So we're going to save swabs for another day. Just hang on, someone's at the door. Let's see if the kids get it. Toby's got it. So there's the packaging. What sizes are the bottles? Are they 30 milliliter bottles? Yeah, I have the door open. Toby does not like people. I might have to intervene. Yeah, let me go see what this is. Y'all enjoy eroded bronze momentarily. I'll be right back. We back. Neighbor friends. Toby generally does not like people. He extra hates kids. And that was one of Tyler's friends. He extra hates kids. So we won't go through. We're going to do a separate stream to sample all these inks. Just because of the mess I've got going on here and the situation. Plus, maybe we can get the camera done for when we swab these, which would look so much better. So this is eroded bronze. I don't know if we're going to get any color here just in this, but these colors are going to be hard to explain. Alan shoot code 10 gift subbing. He's trying to make me write him a letter. Dude, this is amazing. Thank you, Alan. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. If you happen to get a gift sub, shoot Alan a thank you. He is well on his way to getting a letter from me. I should maybe finish the letter I have back there or send him the postcard. What I should do is just send him the postcard blank. Just put a stamp on this and then send it to Alan. Just put his address on it. That's what I should do. Oh, good morning, Elizabeth. She's alive. Oh, yeah. So, Alan, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Brad, just to be clear, when you said the inks are around $15, it's $17 for 120 milliliter bottles, which is insane in a good way. Yes. So dollar per milliliter, like, some of these were $9, some of these were $13, and they're 30 milliliter bottles. And then you can get the big bottles too, which I think Slumberland Studio uses sometimes. Is that correct, Carol? Yes, sir.
Do you know where Miles' Spades is?
Oh yeah, it's right here. Checking this stack. Mom washed it yesterday. If not, check on the laundry room counter. So one of our friends, all right, see you, Toasty Treat. Have a good lurk. We had some friends over to swim yesterday, and one of them changed and left his bathing suit over here. So now they're over here hunting for it. So there you go. Welcome to my world. Welcome to summertime at the Dowdy household. So again, to Aurelius's point, they are fairly priced in the small size, in the standard 30 size bottles, but get into a realm of outrageously good priced on the. You guys have a pool? We do. We do have a pool. We bought this house and it had a pool. It's one of those things you do as an adult. You say you'll never own a house with a pool, and then you find the house you like and it's got a pool on it, and then there you go. We got a pool. So we've been here 9 years now. It's saving grace. We are happy that we have a pool in retrospect. Especially like last year during the pandemic. That was good. All right, so what did we say? Eroded bronze? I wish I had stickers on the outside of these boxes. Right? Eroded bronze. Somewhere on a little sticker. I can do that myself when I ink them. But now I've got all these boxes. I'm going to have like 7 of these together, and they're all going to look identical. And I like to store them in my closet in a box. Use a label. Yeah, I have a label maker I'll have to do. These boxes are probably pretty good for ink samples too. You can just run a swab on the top. We'll probably do that on stream when I go for it. All right, let me move all this stuff out of the way. So now we have Snap Bean. This is the bright green one of y'all recommended in the stream. And y'all know I like my bright greens. So we did that. Decades of fighting with a pool, and I'm much happier with my legit 30,000 gallon pond. Yeah, I didn't say the pool was inexpensive. Yeah, so this is my corkster. My cork coaster. So Snap Bean is a bright green. Again, we'll do a full swabbing of the inks, but this is your bright green. And y'all can play along on the Birmingham website as we open these. So we have eroded bronze, bright green. I should probably go ahead and... God, if I had my label stuff, I would do it in here. We'll save it. We'll save it for the... swabbing stream. We might do that Thursday. It'll be Thursday, or next week we'll swab all of these, and you'll see them before then, like on my Instagram or whatever. All right, next up. Oh, this one has a sticker. Okay, so one of the deals with Birmingham is ink formulas. variation of ink formulas. What is it? If you go to their ink formulations page, there's 7 varieties of ink. So this one is called the wishy-washy formula. It's designed exclusively for contact with fountain pen and paper, cleans from most fabrics and surfaces with soap and water. Ink may stain some fabrics and ink materials. So this is more of a washable fountain pen ink. And if you're familiar with washable fountain pen inks, you know you're not going to get this 100% out of things, but it's generally going to be safer for some things. So this is one. Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of these are blue. So this is Airline, and this is going to be a blue washable ink. Like the popular washable inks back in like the 50s and 60s were always seemed to be like a blue washable ink. So I know you can't see that very well. So this is called Airline. It's a blue, which you can see there, but we'll get all the characteristics of this ink when we do reviews and swabs and things like that. So that was actually one of the holdups with my order why we couldn't get to it online the other day, is because I wanted to go through and figure out which formulations were the ones to go for. So yeah, there you go. So there was a bunch of different things. Filming a BPC ink review today, saltwater taffy. I should have saltwater taffy in this order somewhere. Clearly, you should have gotten them all in everlasting. So, Tony is adamant about permanent inks. And someone who has those same beliefs and really only needs... really only needs permanent inks, you can go and pick out these permanent inks from Birmingham. It bleeds through Rhodia. It's not going to be Rhodia. It's not going to be my most positive review. Totally fair. Totally fair, right? It is what you experience. So we'll have to test it out myself. All right, we're going to have the tower. All right, let's see what's next. I love their packaging. I love their design. I love their aesthetic. This is definitely like something for me, something I enjoy. Pennsylvania State. I think I picked this one out for a blue-black. Did this have any sticker on it? No. I think this might be a blue-black ink. You know, if I'm going to order a bunch of inks, I'm going to... Okay, so on the sides it says Crisp Formula Fountain Pen Ink. What did Slumberland Studio say about crisp? I'll have to scroll back up. What does crisp mean? Now I'm going to have to go look at all these. Crisp is no feather, no bleed. Swift is wet. Then there's sheen, and there's everlasting. Well, now I got to go... Hey, Pandemic with Bruce, just relax. Michael get you. Just chill in the chat. It's okay. Let me go back through these. So this is... Oh, that's Airline. That is Wishy-Washy. That's the one I just opened. And then Eroded Bronze is Crisp also. So that's no bleed, no feather. Also crisp on the snap bean. So I'm apparently a fan of the crisp inks. So yeah, Pennsylvania State. Yeah, this is going to be your darker blue black. Oops, we almost spilled that. That would have been cool. So yeah, definitely one that I picked out for myself. All right, we got 3 more. Brad is crispy. Crispy. Everlasting are a bit more cost, understandably. Gotcha. That makes sense. So this is Pincushion Moss. Okay, so here we go. This is an Everlasting. All right, so Everlasting formula. Contains a unique pigment colorant. Clean pen more frequently when in use. Do not allow ink to dry inside pen. Do not use in vintage pens. Do not use in demonstrator pens. May stain some plastics. So aggressive labeling on this, and rightfully so. Like, I appreciate that. So rightfully so. So this is Pincushion Moss. So this will be a permanent ink. Oh, that's a cool dark green. I like that. This looks like a Slumberland Studio ink. Pincushion Moss. Very, very cool olivey, foresty green. All right. So we got 5. Two more to open here. So the no sticker ones, I wonder if they must be just the crisp ones. Crisp. Oh yeah, this is one I... So they gave me all the ones I ordered. I must have ordered a bunch of crisp inks. I just went by the color. So we'll see. This is Chrysanthemum. This is kind of... This one might go in that Narwhal pen. It's this really pinky, purpley, lots of different colors. Yeah, you can't see anything in this without me swabbing it. It looks really dark and plain. It looks almost brown, but it's going to be like a pinkish purpley type of ink. That might be the first one I ink up. We'll see. We got to see what we're going to give away here. We're going to give away one of these inks as soon as I'm done. I'm working on a game plan in my head as we go through these for which one to give away. All right, last one. Quick, crisper, great. This must be saltwater taffy then, because I haven't opened that yet. Oh, I must not. Maybe I didn't pick saltwater taffy, because that's my last one. I didn't get it. Antique sepia, because I know I ordered this. Maybe I punted and went with this one. Another crisp ink. Antique sepia. Very cool. What is the traditional formula? I bet it's this crisp formula, would be my guess. Like the standard formula, no feather, no bleed. So yeah, this will be a brownish. It looks a little bit green in here, but we'll see. I bet when I get it out, it's going to be have a little more brown in it. I probably ordered it because of Slumberland Studio. I probably ordered it because of you, Carol. So yeah, I must have misplaced saltwater taffy when I redid my order. So looks like that was a good luck decision based on Mike's review. So we'll see. I'll still want to try it. Swift looks like the OG formula. Gotcha. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give one of these away. What we're not going to do is give away Wishy Washy or Everlasting, just so I can test these, right? So these are specific formulations, and I only have one of each. So Wishy Washy, which is the blue, Everlasting, which is the green permanent ink. We're going to keep these. We're going to pull these out. So then these are all the crisp formulas. I think what we're going to do is just mix these up and just pick one out for y'all. How's that sound? So we're going to put this here, and we're going to put the bottle there, and that's how we're going to give it out. Y'all good with this? So all the ones I said I'm ready to try, I'll probably give that one away. Like, oh, I'm going to ink this one up first. It's going to be yours. All right, that's a good mix. We're going to go with this one. All right? And we're not going to open it until the winner is picked. All right, so this is the one we're giving away. How do you enter to win? I will show you momentarily. All right, so let me get everything else off the desk. A nib would be good to give away, but I think there was a better chance of the nib not going to good use. So I'm not going to give a nib away. All right, let's put these over here. We've got this one to give away. All right, so hang on. Don't put, it's not live yet. So here's our giveaway item. But that's how you're going to do it. So we're going to do, well, that probably won't work. I was going to say, once the winner wins, they would have to say what ink color they thought, but I didn't list out all the inks. What ink color they wanted the most out of this lot, but I didn't write down all the names, so that wouldn't happen. But if you happen to know the name, you can say it if you win. All right. So we're gonna do blind giveaway here. This should be fun. All right. Let's see here. Birmingham ink. All right. The giveaway is now open. You type !raffle to win. Oh, excuse me, to enter. That would be a lot of winners. I didn't get that much ink. So this is our bottle. We don't know what color it is yet, other than it's not airline and it's not the permanent green one. It's one of the crisp ones. So it's one of the 5 crisp ink choices that we had. Let's get our winners marks ready. Excuse me. And we'll let the winner decide. Should we open the ink? There might be a mutiny if we don't open the ink. But sometimes the winners, maybe they just want a secret in their mailbox. What if they don't want to show y'all the ink? Should I allow that? That would be mean. That would be so mean if I did that. Pandemic with Bruce, you only have to enter once. It takes it, and it doesn't count any additionals. I want to find a TN passport size with perforated pages. Anyone know? As the winner, I say open mic. All right, entries are stopped. Yeah, it only takes, like, you could sit there and type !raffle all day long. It's only going to take 1 entry. So type it once and that's it. All right, let's pick a winner. Talonay, you have won. Talonay, gasp. Do we get to open it? We get to open it, right? We're gonna open it. I want to know what it is. Your first time, congratulations. All right, we opening this up? We're gonna open this up. You don't know if you should open it? Oof. First time, possibly last time winner of Talonay. Congratulations. Oof. Let's see what they think. Should we do it? Oof. Yeah, you can leave the chat at Talonay. I'm gonna open it. Open it, but you're looking away? I hope you do. So I will not say the name when I open it. Okay. So when I say welcome back, Talonay, I'll be done. Okay. So I'm going to open it now. I'm not going to say the color. Y'all don't type it in chat. And I'll tell you when we're done. Open all the ones that are left, yeah. There you go. All right, we're done, Italene. Welcome back. Welcome back, Italene. You are the winner. You are the winner. I can see there's so many options at Birmingham Pen Company. One of the things I've tried to manage myself with the most is inks, right? Because you all of a sudden end up with this, and then these have to go into more pens, and then you have 20 pens inked up, and then you have a shelf full of 100 of inks, and are you really going to use all these inks? And like, these are one of those things I think about. But then you see these cool colors, like, oh, I want to try these. How do they do those? So it's very cool. All right. Very cool. Congrats, Italene. Thank you, Birmingham Pen Company. I didn't ask them to do this. They were just super nice. This is my first ever order with them, especially in the kind of new build process that they are going through with the company, changing to manufacturing their own inks and just really being a bigger part of the community. You're going to see a lot from them on my feed just because they're cool. They're inexpensive. I'm hoping they work well. I'm planning on them working well. You know, I'm gonna ink up the narwhal with one of these remaining inks. Be cool to get an oil. Who said oil slick? Imagine you can get an oil slick color ink. So they tried that with motor oil, Robert Oster motor oil. It didn't quite have like that full sheeny thing. Has anyone reviewed motor oil? Like, I have it. It's a cool ink. I enjoy that ink. But it doesn't have the full rainbow sheen like you would see in like a legit oil spill. Has anyone ever reviewed Robert Oster motor oil? New Leonardo MZ Grande Golden Roux coming Monday. Did I miss Brad opening the saltwater taffy? You didn't. I must have taken that out of my cart on accident when I built them here on stream. I had it in my cart, and then when I reordered them on my laptop. I must have missed it somewhere in the transition. So I thought it was here, but it's not. But that'll be next time I order. I will order that. So here's motor oil. It is definitely kind of a brown green from what I've found. It definitely looks like motor oil, but it doesn't have that sheen. Right, you're not getting any coloration like you would see in there. But I enjoyed the ink. I like this color. It's a unique color to me. But that would be cool for Pride if you could use like the Twisby vac, like the one with the torched parts, like it looked like a rainbow torching, and then had like some rainbow sheening kind of ink. Yes, the iris. And then had some kind of really heavy sheening coloration in there. Would be neat. That would be cool. So I would love to see that. I finally broke down and put myself on the waiting list for the iris. Like, I probably should have bought that when it came out. I've never gotten along with the VAC 700 personally from a size perspective. You know how I like that. It tends to be too large of a pen for me. But I got broken down by the cool rainbow looks. Man, Bocab, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out today. So I have, they're doing a 580 iris. That might be the move. I might have to get ahead of that. I was like on the VAC, I was like, I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm good. To like, man, that looks pretty good. People are really liking those. So yeah, 580 iris, that might be the move. Where's my 580? I wonder what they would do with the clip. What is the clip on the Iris? Did they do anything with the clip on the Iris? I'm curious now. We're gonna keep this. I'm keeping this ink coaster on my desk when we break out other bottles. So what do they do? So we get piston, ring, cap band, top ring, grip section. What is the Iris? What is the Iris clip? Clip is rainbow. But see, with the Iris, the thing about the 700, this is the ALR. True. It's not a. They're going to do it in the standard fine at 580. So you won't get like the piston. Inkering. Thank you. So the 580 has always done like a matte clip. I mean the VAC has always done like a matte clip. I wonder, is there okay, how about this? Is there a picture of this 580 that I can just look at instead of trying to map it out in my head? I would think they would use the AL for it too, right? Because like that piston is going to change. That's going to be like everything about that pen, right? It's going to be super cool. It's not out yet, so people are. It's just the word on the street. Okay, just replying. Okay, well we'll wait and see. So I mean, you know, I'd be all over it, right? I mean, it's just this is my favorite ALR. It just kind of looks good with that. So yeah, Slack. What is that? I don't know what Slack is. So yeah. I'm really digging that. Really, really digging that pen. I thought this 580 Prussian Blue would be my ink review pen because I ordered it with a stub nib for that purpose, and I've just ended up enjoying using it so much that I never unink it. Slack is what you're doing right now. Get back to work. You actually aren't kidding, Natalene. You are not even kidding. I have to think about some of the writing and journaling I'm doing. Like all these, all the planner streams I watched this weekend have me inspired to not move out of the William Hanna, but to like reformat my week. I gotta think about this. So I'm running this through my head. Clip on the Iris is matte textured, yeah. So that's always been one of my hangups with that design is the use of the different metal finishes. Like pre-Iris, the VAX had like a satiny clip and then had chrome parts, and it was just like that just bugged me. It just did. Brad, it turns out I inherited a Schaefer Triumph Imperial, but the squeeze converter has been lost. Is it really worth the effort to restore the fountain pen to its original or find a piston converter and get it over with? That is up to you. In the inheritance thing, like if it's like really important, there's plenty of people I could send to you in the US. I know you're in Mexico. I don't know any restorers there, but there's plenty of people in the US that we could get your pen to and they could check it out. That's just an up to you. Oh, there's Alan. Alan knows more than me. Is it a touchdown or just a squeeze converter? If it's a touchdown, recommend keeping it original because it's cool. Slack helped me clean the thing after 30 years of dried ink on it. Awesome. See, Slack is good for something, Tony. And it's not full. I just rarely go there. Just got an Imperial a couple of weeks ago. Nice. All right. What else do we need to talk about? I got some free time. Should we do one more giveaway? Not right now, but we'll do one more giveaway before I leave. Before my shipping stack gets full. Let's put a Talonese ink in there in the shipping stack. I would ink up my Narwhal, but that would give it away. That would be one of the inks that a Talonese didn't win. thinking of lunch and just got this in my timeline. If y'all don't know about Spoon and Tamago, I link to them a lot. They are crazy good. Lots of cool Japanese stuff. So let's see. Whoops, wrong click. Japanese stationery company develops edible notepads to quiet hunger growls. This is a no. Let's not do this, chat. We've all been there. You're in a quiet meeting or class and suddenly your stomach begins to growl. You can regret skipping breakfast all you want, but it's not going to quiet things down. But now, thanks to Japanese stationery company Enos Corp, you can scarf down your notes. Just make sure they're not important. We're totally talking about this on the podcast. Tyler, you want to come say hi? No, he says no. Tyler's just going to come watch. All right. This is going in the podcast notes. Blizzin Witches, thank you for the follow. This is... I have a lot to... Oh, and Elizabeth's here and Toby's here. I think this means the time my streaming is done. I think my streaming for today is done. Once they all come in here. All right. So these are edibles, but not in the way you would think. I had to return a Panina avatar and I'm debating getting a replacement, but I'm wondering if the nib will be as nice considering their iffy QC. It's a true who could say, right? Like, who knows? Who truly knows? Like, unfortunately, that's all we've got on Panina these days. Like, QC, like, good. Can be good. Can be QC problems with the nibs, so who knows? Most ink is not food safe. That is a fact. Oh, Toby's bringing his toys in here now. They have a curry cinnamon one. Yeah, we're going to talk about this on there. All right, so we have a full crew here. I said I'd do one more giveaway. Let's do that. All right, who wants to pick something out from the giveaway, from the Icebox of Happiness? All right, they're both here. They're each going to get to pick out one thing to give away. Go. So no telling what they're going to... Can we have a quick Toby cam? He's gone now. Lamy 3, you can pick whatever you want that's inside that cabinet, except like the scale and the those type of things. How do you open this? You got to figure that out. Welcome to 1910. They don't know how to open it. So there's a couple different doors there. All right, so these are my kids. This is Tyler and Elizabeth. They are off for the summer. They're going to give away A-Dub from the 253. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Look, can I give them away? That's the giveaway I want to do. One 12-year-old, one 14-year-old. Oh. Oh, you can hear me? I thought they could only hear me on stream. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. They are taking this seriously. They did not go into this blindly. That face was priceless, yeah. All right, we had this one's boring in there. So I'm doing the play-by-play of what they're saying.
I didn't say this one was boring.
What'd you say?
I said this one's green.
Oh, this one's green. I thought I heard this one's boring. Shipping would be expensive. Not as expensive as the rest of their lives. I'd be down to cover that.
Here we go.
All right, let's see what Tyler picked.
I really don't know who would really want this, but...
He doesn't know who would even want this, but... Oh, hey, look.
It's like...
Don't say what color. We picked out, apparently, a Lamy. Let's see what Lamy this is. All right, Elizabeth, hold yours just a second. Let's show Tyler's.
I saw.
Tyler's picked out an old limited edition Lamy. This is the old neon yellow. I'm guessing this is the fountain pen. Yeah, because it's got the parts in there.
I saw the color of mine in there.
So this is an extra fine neon Lamy. Say hi, Dowdy. Say hi, kids.
Hi, kids.
That's about what I would have expected. All right, we're going to hide y'all for a second. We're going to move you down here. So this is the pen. So this is the Lamy. They call this one Neon Yellow, extra fine. This was one of their limited editions a few years ago, right? I think. So let's give this away, and then Elizabeth can show what she's got next, right? All right, so Elizabeth's hiding. All right, so there we go. The kid randomizer is good. Yeah, because I get totally. I know what's in there. I'm used to it. All right, reset. Can Toby pick one? We'll have to put out like a set of things for Toby to choose from and see if he has a favorite.
He goes to.
Yeah. All right, reset. Lamy Neon.
Can you use your points to?
No, just anyone can enter. There's nothing extra for points. All right, exclamation point raffle. This is for the Neon Lamy Safari. You know what? I'm going to make y'all ship these. At least make Tyler ship these. Mr. I need to work.
I do.
All right, so there's the stack so far right there. Oh,
That's a
winner
lot
yet.
of things.
Oh, no, it's like 3 things. It's not that box underneath it, so. It's only like 3 or 4 things so far. Yeah, this was a good. Why does Tyler need the work? Is there a story behind that? As a matter of fact, Talmax, I'm so glad you asked. I am so glad you asked, Talmax. This once upon a time, a boy went to play with his friends. These friends decided to go to the creek, except to go fishing. The issue was this creek had just been in the midst of a rain flow. So the creek was running fast, and there was a slip on the way down the bank of the creek.
And then it fell down the
And sweatpants were being worn that contained a phone in them. And when a certain kid slipped and fell, the sweatpants pockets weren't so great at containing certain large size electronics equipment. And therefore the phone has been lost to the river gods. And Tyler owes me a lot of money. So he's working that off. See, we needed that. We needed that for the entries. Now it's... So let's get some F's in the chat for Tyler's phone. More importantly, let's get some F's in the chat for Tyler having to work off his phone. At least he's safe and sound. That is true. All right, I'll pick a winner. F's for everyone in the chat. Helen Hedgehog is on a heater.
Did she already win or he?
This is like 3 or 4. Helen Hedgehog. We do multiple winners here. As long as Alan doesn't win. Helen Hedgehog. Congrats, Lamy Safari. All right. Rigged. Super rigged.
How's that rigged?
It's just, we're joking. We're having fun. All right. Set that in that stack with these other stickers. All right. Elizabeth, what have you? Oh, she's coming down here. Ooh. A fancy Kunasawa white cover, bronze gilding wirebound A5 notebook. I don't remember these white covers. This is super nice. This is also grid, 5mm grid on the back. These are really nice. Oh, look at this. Maybe a Talonay will win this because it matches the Birmingham ink aesthetic, right? These are good matchy. How many days until Alan gets a new game? It's got to be about that time. Kids have good taste. They definitely do. All right. So this is the Kunasawa reset. Kunasawa open giveaway. All right, that one's going. We're going to do this. We're going to wrap it up shortly thereafter. Thank you all for hanging out today. We got a lot to talk about on stream Wednesday after the show. And Thursday, we'll probably do the ink sampling.
Oh, your forehead's shiny.
My forehead's shiny.
And your beard looks very gray.
My beard looks gray. So that's cool. Zombie Chan, 200 bits for Tyler's phone. Nice. Oh, Toby, did you decide to come back? I enjoyed your discussion about field notes. Thank you. Just had you on in the background while cooking. Has been good. Oh, Toby appearance. Hey, Toby. Hey. Hey, you trying to look at me up here? I'm up here. Hey. Toby, do you think my head's shiny and my beard's gray? He says no. He says no. That's what you get for having kids. They tell you that your head's shiny and your beard is gray while you're live on stream. So,
Well,
again,
it only
giveaway Thursday.
What? It's for this.
Those two.
Come on, wait.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look. So we're going to get a Toby emote. Oh, that's funny. That one's called Hype Beard. Toby's not a big fan of the stream. He's always wanted to jump down and go play or something.
Well, his tail's right. Why?
I know, but he likes us.
Hey,
But
you say hey?
you say hey. Toby is going to have a spa day soon. He's going to be defluffed very soon, so we'll do that. Hair color is inherited through the male side of the family. Tyler, you want to tell them about your new 5-in-1 body wash?
No.
This is what y'all get when you come in here. You can't fire shots at me and expect me not to retaliate a little bit.
Say anything about me?
I love you, Elizabeth.
Oh, wow.
You're my favorite child, Elizabeth. Although Tyler smells better.
Dang.
Yeah. Tyler got some madness Irish Spring. He hasn't shut up for 2 days about it. It's great. It's one of my favorite things about him.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. See, it's legit. I'm telling the truth. It's legit good. All right, let's pick this winner. Come on, Alan. I'm feeling it this time. Let's go. OSU. While driving, OSU. If you can't respond, this is the one time. How did you enter? Are you driving? How did you enter if you're driving?
Dang.
Oh man, we might have a recount here.
No.
I'm just. OSU said they were driving. They managed to enter the giveaway and won. Man, I'm gonna get banned from Twitch. All right, OSU. When you're not driving, email me your shipping address. That is, y'all are too much. Risky move. All right, put that in that stack. Just set it on top. All right. What else do we need to talk about, Tyler and Elizabeth?
And Toby.
And Toby. Toby, what else do we need to talk about?
That I gave him a bath, and he.
Oh, he does not like that word. Did you see that reaction? That is Toby's least favorite word. And the way he just reacted to that, that tells you everything. Wow. Georgia's Adenja is live. Okay, we will do that. Toby does not swim in the pool. He gets to the edge. He doesn't really jump. We can sometimes get him on a float, but he's usually just content to get off, and he's not down with it.
He looks so chubby right now.
He does look chubby because he's furry. He's a skinny little dude.
I know. When I give him a bath, he didn't look like himself.
He did it again. Stop saying that. When I say it with the B word, he's fine in there. Like, he'll do it fine. He just doesn't want to do it. Like, he has like an anxiety attack over it. He shakes and goes and hides in the corner. But when he's in there, he's fine. And when he's done, he's fine.
He's so happy when he's done.
Yeah.
He starts running.
Yeah, he definitely gets the zoomies. What else? Tyler, you got anything? Oh, sorry.
His fur makes him heavy.
His fur makes him heavy. All right. Well, y'all can put him down. We're gonna wrap it up today. We're gonna toss it over to Georgia's Agenda. She is streaming right now. maybe she'll test out the white ink on other papers and see how terrible it is. But if you have white ink questions, you should ask Georgia because I learned something.
Ink?
Yeah, white ink to, like on a dark paper, like on a black paper or a brown paper, like this paper. Like put white ink on it, you can see it. Mm-hmm. You know how you asked me for a white gel pen? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that. All right, we're gonna bring this up over here. What?
Did you see that?
Oh, see that GIF? Yeah, that was a funny one.
Toby's going to sleep now.
Yes, Toby is on the couch. Toby is done. I write my goth poetry in black ink on black paper. That's actually funny. Where's Georgia? So we're gonna go hang out. Check out her calligraphy. She's probably, I don't know if today is planner day. Oh, looks like today might be planner day. She does planner day. She does calligraphy days and practice days and things like that. So we're gonna go say hey to Georgia. Y'all have a good day. Really, thank y'all for being here. And we will be back tomorrow after the podcast. And we'll be back Thursday morning, 10 a.m. So it's Wednesday, 11:30.
Why are you streaming tomorrow?
We do a post-podcast stream now to follow up after the show. And then we do our regular Thursday morning stream. I'm going to go get away from them, I think.
Wow, I just woke up.
See y'all. We're gonna send y'all over to Georgia and enjoy the calligraphy. Maybe my kids should watch Georgia and learn something. So I think that's the plan.
I'm not in school right
Bye.
now.
Good job, guys.
What time is
Hang on one second.
It's